Hello and welcome back to another Pressy HD video, and we have got another Everton career mode episode. Now, there's been a bit of demand recently to make me speed this up, because we're approaching the end of Season 3 and it's dragging on for a lot of people now, and I don't understand why that is, because I've uploaded it a lot slower than what I upload my usual series. It's knocking on 2 months for one season now, when I normally aim for a month per season, which really, but overall, you know, I'm pretty much aiming for about 8 seasons altogether this year, all over the park, and I'm thinking about just staying in the same career mode, just switching teams. Trying to make a long career mode series, if you know what I mean. But I think as well, one of the things is, if you haven't already known, it has slowed down, because I want to sort of, not slow it down, but just sort of have a bit of a slower time, not have as much expectation of myself on YouTube. And I've just hit 1k subs, which is unbelievable, and I can't thank you enough. But I did feel like at that point it had taken over my life, and I'm too young to have it take over my life at the moment. In the future, it might take over my life. It might be my life in the dream world, but at the moment it's not going to be, and I promised myself that it won't be when I started YouTube. Yes, I want to upload consistently. Yes, I want to give you guys content, but I've got a life, and I've got to live out my life as any other person would of my age. Bittencourt in the background here does also get injured, and I did just want to say as well, over Easter there will be hardly any videos because I am on holiday, and I know whilst I was on holiday last year, I actually did do scheduled videos, not as many as usual, but I still did scheduled videos. There might be one or two, but there won't be loads because I'm not really ready to schedule any videos. I don't really have many ready. But after Easter, I'll be coming back with a bang and hopefully pretty much uploading every other day, getting this season done, and then working from there, whether we start the road to glory, whether we continue into Season 4. I'm definitely doing a Season 4 with Everton. It's just when and where. So, when and where, I suppose, where I upload it in my time frame. Thing is, if I do a road to glory, it'll be really difficult to get it really finished. I think if I was going to do a road to glory, I should do it at the beginning of FIFA 16. But at the same time, I would like to do a Season 4 with Everton because of the pre-contract players that I'm getting, and people have demanded it anyway, and then move clubs about mid-Season 4. Or I'd also like to do a road to glory. But I was thinking maybe if I did start a road to glory next year, I could do the road to glory throughout the entirety of that series. Of that year, sorry. So it's a bit of a weird one, to be honest, of whether I'm going to be doing Road to Glory or whether I'm going to be doing continuing the Everton. But you know, Thiago scores in the background, putting his BPL tally up to 3. He hasn't scored in a while, which is nice to see that he did score there. I do like Thiago, and really he should score maybe a few more goals here and there. But I think he was a solid signing, to be honest, and I couldn't really have asked for much more from him over the past year, because he's been excellent. He really has been excellent. See, a 45th and a 19th minute goal there, that's just perfect, isn't it? Swansea City, relegation threatened, battling team here at the Liberty. The Welsh side are pretty much on course for relegation. They need to sort it out very quickly if they don't want to be relegated. And well, you can see that they are sitting currently in 18th position, which isn't too damn good, is it, from their perspective. But I think, to be honest as well, you look at this team now on Everton, and it is very good. Our main objective of this year is to win the Champions League, undoubtedly. That is one of our main objectives. And then another objective is, of course, to do well in the Premier League and win that, which it looks like we're also on course for. So, I mean, the Champions League, it's still in debate. It's still not certain. The Premier League is pretty much confirmed. And this is just what I was saying. I've not got bored of this Everton career mode by any stretch of the imagination. But when you get bored, I sort of feel like I've stretched out too long, and then I really lose my motivation to finish it. So it sort of really just sort of die off, which I try to restrain as much as possible. But then I'm just never really in the mood after that. For some reason, I just don't really feel it, if you know what I mean. You've got to be in the mood to do something. When I'm not in the mood to either play or playing's fine, but edit especially. Edit's one of the most difficult parts, then I won't be. But again, like I was saying, I will be coming back with a bang. I mean, predicted now, we're more than halfway through FIFA 15. I'm predicting maybe 3 or 4 more seasons, maximum 4. I'd say 3 seasons 4 seasons up until the end of FIFA 15. You see, I would like to do one a month, which I can do if I really just don't do anything else. But I've enjoyed doing different stuff over the past month or so, since my uploads have sort of slowed down, and you saw them slow down, especially since 12 Days of Christmas as well, where I did 24 videos in 12 days, which was immense. I really enjoyed doing that, but at the same time, it really strained on me. It really did strain on me. It took everything out of me, and it is difficult doing YouTube, especially when you're trying to cover so much ground. I mean, I could do loads of episodes of career mode, but not get through too many seasons, because I try to... I mean, it's easy enough to get through seasons of career mode, but I could probably play a whole season of career mode over a few days if I really wanted to. And then the editing process would take so much longer because it's nowhere near as fun. Which, well, I'm pretty much most of you can understand. But we do also get our second goal against Swansea as we take a 2-0 lead now. The ball deflected out from Fabianski. And if you are wondering why I haven't really been commentating over this episode, it's been more of a chat, if you like, but obviously not a direct chat because I can't speak to you directly, but more of a getting off my chest sort of thing. And in fact, they did actually score, and guess who it was? It was Malanda, but it was offside. So Junior Malanda, the player, I actually did sell to Swansea because I didn't even put him on the transfer list. I just got an offer, and I thought, to be honest, it was best at the time to do it. I don't really want to... It was horrible that happened because I don't really want to bring myself back to it now, but... yeah, you know, it's all happened now and that's all over. But, I mean, what I'm trying to express here is I do find it difficult sometimes. YouTube is difficult. And when I'm not in the mood, sometimes I'm not in the mood. I haven't really had a flat-out break of YouTube since I started it. This isn't a flat-out break. I'm still producing content. But what I'm trying to say is over Easter would be a flat-out break. I would have only scheduled a few videos then. Just don't unsubscribe, stay here, I'm still making videos. And I'm just trying to think, like, reasonably I could do 6 more seasons and do a Road to Glory, but really I'm only looking at 3, 4... I'm worried that it might only be 3, because if I don't really pick it up quick again, then it might only be 3, which would be really, really annoying. But we did sort of sit back for this Valencia game. Did a bit of passing, a bit of movement, and really just kept the ball. I was all over them possession-wise, and just couldn't really be arsed, to be honest. It was 6-2 up, and that was 6 away goals as well. So I knew as long as I restrained them from their opportunities, then they would not be anywhere near us in this game. They were not even touching our skin. And yeah, 0-0 this game, but that's because, like I said, I took my foot off the pedal. Until that, Samuel Says whipped out one of the most awesome shots of the whole season, and very possibly the goal of the season. It's certainly a contender. What a rocket from Samuel Says. Out of nothing from the kickoff, Barkley taps it into him, one touch, shoot with the left, which was his weak foot, I believe, as well. And wow, that is a finish. Pass Rene Adler, the former Hamburg keeper, into the back of the net, beating Valencia's new goalkeeper. And well, it is now 7-2 in aggregate and 1-0 on the night. And we weren't even trying this game. I was literally playing a few more reserve players here and there. But really, I was not trying whatsoever. And I was just trying some interesting shots, creative opportunities. And it's ridiculous that I can actually even attempt this in this sort of fixture, in a Champions League fixture. But I mean, as well, like I was saying, I would really like to get 3 or 4 seasons done, maybe even 5. And I think it will probably only be 3 or 4, but 5, 6 is preferable. But the thing is, I'm really going to be able to finish a good old Road to Glory. If I want to finish a good old Road to Glory, I'm really going to be able to stretch that far and really finish it. And that's the question. It's whether I'm going to be able to finish the Road to Glory or not. If I maybe finish this season a bit earlier, then I might have. But we've still got a good few months. I mean, yeah, it's pretty much April now. So let's say April, May, June, July, August. You've got 5 months there to do pretty good work, to be honest. And we could make at least good progression towards a good team. But if I was going to do a Road to Glory, I'd like to win the Champions League with that team. Especially if it was a team in Spain where there's only 2 leagues. So, I mean, it would probably be a better idea just to carry on this career mode. But I'll have to ask you guys, I might actually have to do my first poll ever. Anyway, I did thank watching. If you did enjoy, make sure you smash the like button. Again, a bit of a different commentary style today. I might do these commentary styles a bit more often.